So now we are left with 2x only, because 5x minus 3x is 2x. Negative 15 plus 11 is negative 4. So divide again. So x is negative 2. Sarah, are you checking your answer? Or is Jasmine checking for you? Jasmine is checking for her. Wake up, wake up. Next one, part B. Page 4, part B. Check. Anybody needs me to go through? Yes, multiply over. Can. Nobody? Then move on. Part C. Anybody needs help? Part C? Okay. So 4a over b cubed. B cubed means b, b, and b again. Then divide by, okay, we do the keep change flip. Change the sign. Divide become multiply. And flip over. 3, 4a, 5b square c. Changhui, okay so far? Where's Changhui? Okay, keep, change, flip. That's where you divide by a fraction. Now, we're going to write a power 5, b power 2 separately. So 4a, b, b, b times 3 over 4, a, a, b, b, and c. Understand so far? Okay, now combine the fraction together. Can cancel. 4 and 4 can cancel. Any more things to cancel? A. How many A to cancel? Only 1. Anything else to cancel? No more already. Now let's combine everything back. So here we end up with, on the numerator, on top is just 3. That's all, isn't it? On top just 3. What about the denominator? Any number? No number. But we have letters. We have many letters. Let's start with the A first. 1, 2, 3, 4. There are 4 of those A's, so A power 4. How many B's are there? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. B power 5. And one last, C. And that's the answer. All right. Okay, next one. Check your probability, half and 0. Anybody needs to go through? Goes? Okay. 5. Check your answer. Fraction plus fraction. Anybody needs to go through? Firas, are you okay with this question? Mike, you need help with it? What is W5? I think you mean question 5. Question 5, yes. All right. Fraction plus fraction, denominator must be the same. Write down your own notes. Fraction plus or minus fraction make denominator same. And that's what we're going to do. This is the same question, but we're going to change to 20. So one way, that's how we ended up with 8x. That is how we ended up with 5 times x. We get 5x. 5 times negative 1. to get -5. Once the denominators are the same, we can combine. So 8x plus 5x gives us 13x. Then -5, copy it down. In summary, the final answer is 13x minus 5 over 20. Anybody needs more time? Okay, 6a. Calculate the interest. Memorize this. Anybody needs help for question 6a? 6a, anybody? No need. Part B. Okay, this is compound interest, yes. Yeah, compound interest formula is on the cover page. So answer 882, no, it's 832.65. Yes? What? What about 0.64? Never what? Never round up. Then wrong. -1 for your accuracy overall paper. Rian, do you need any question? So part B, this is given in the formula. Formula list. And take note, in the formula list, this is the total amount. The interest, you will still need to subtract principal. Subtract the principal to get the interest. Why not? Because this is the non-exact form. But is your question that if you use 0.65 minus 8,000, you still get the same answer? Is that your question? Okay. Happens to be in this case only. Sometimes when you subtract, you may not get the same. Yeah, because it is just minus 8,000, the rounding off will still be the same. I will not penalize you because your final answer is still correct. Yeah. Okay, 7, gradient. So I didn't want you to use this. I wanted you to use rise over run. So understand where to rise, where to run. Okay, so need help or not? Go 0. Go 0.5 can up. Same. So part A gradient, anybody needs help? Need or not? No need. Next. Where you rise from? Rise from the bottom, from the bottom point. E, from E. This E one. Rise up, then run to the right. Okay. Okay, next one, equation of EF. Anybody needs help? Where -1? Okay, so Y equals mx plus c. This is your gradient, and this is your y-intercept. Y-intercept in this case is -1. Okay, anybody needs explanation? Wait. Let's recap on our equation of a straight line. This, write it down in your notebook or your notes. Y equals to mx plus c, m is the gradient, y-intercept is our c. Aloysius, okay with this formula, this equation? Have you memorized? Y-intercept is where it cuts the y-axis. So we already have the gradient. The gradient we found it was half. Now for the intercept. You see the straight line cutting here. It cuts at -1. So the y-intercept is -1. And that's how we end up with y equals to half x minus 1. All right. So I'll just write down another question, a short one. Y equals to 0.5x minus 1, also correct. Okay. Must write y. Equation must have something equals something. Wrong. With gradient 3 and y-intercept. Okay, can you try this question? Write down the equation of a line with gradient 3, the y-intercept is 2. So what would the equation look like? The rest? Y equals to 3x plus 2. So this is the answer. When you have the gradient, you have the y-intercept, you can write down the equation already. What if I change this to become -8? That's it, -8. All right. Okay, area of triangle. Half breadth times height. So 16. All right. Okay, 8A. Check your answer. Need help, raise hand. Need help, raise hand. Now the smartphone is original price 2,200. Yeah, that's what I'm explaining. Yes. Okay, so the phone originally $2,200, but he paid 10% as deposit first. This is 10%. Finding 10%, yeah, the $220 you get 1 mark. So the deposit is 10%. 10% of 2,200 is $220. So this is our deposit, 220. And he paid the rest in monthly installment over 2 years. 2 years meaning 24 months. Okay, so what is the amount paid per month? So we need to find the difference. What is left will be 220, 0 minus 220. Total 1980. We need to divide this 1980 into 24 months. And we get 82.5, yes? Anybody needs more time? Okay, then part B. Mode, median, and mean. Okay, try answer. Mode is the most frequent. Median, find, middle, position. Why? Okay, wait. Then find value. Okay, is there an exact value? $48, 1/3, huh? 48, $1/3, but we have to put it in. We have to put it in 2 decimal place, right? Okay. Correct. That's why we only put 2 dp, 0.33 only. Paper C, 57. Okay, the range of the bill from January to October is 12. January is $45. Okay, our range is 12. How do we get the range? Okay, so range is biggest minus smallest. And we know January it was 45. We don't know about October, but I know that big minus small, you're gonna get 12. So what must October be in order to big minus small equals to 12? What are the options if October minus 45 equals to 12? There's only one option. 45 plus 12. Don't understand the question? Okay, first you need to remember this. The range is biggest minus smallest. Okay? Okay. Understand this question? So how old am I? How do you get 36? Why 20 plus 16? Yeah, that's a good answer. The range is 20. That means the biggest age minus the smallest age is 20. That's what range means. Yes, correct. So the smallest is 16. If the range is 20, then the oldest guy must be 16 plus 20 to get a total of, yes, I think. Oh, you did, am I? Well, no lah. Right, so that's for the range. 9. Yeah, already. That's why back A. Okay, 9A. Check our work. Chang Wei, check our work. Okay. All right, anybody needs explanation? Question 9. How many is 0? 4, 0. If they put M, yes. No units means same units. No units means same units. If have, then I every day running 10 km already. Okay, part A, part B, no issue. Part C for area. Can see? Okay, this step okay or not? 1 cm to 2.5 km. Okay, that part? Yes or no? Okay, so the distance 1 cm represents 2.5 km. That is for distance. Map and actual. We got 0 point something. No, not yet. Look at the box up, red color box. If you're okay with that, then I can move on. Okay, so next, to go to the area. Square. Yes, everything. Okay, so this is your 1 method mark. The area scale gives you 1 method mark. From the yellow highlighted part, Chansi, do you know how to go to the next step? You know what to do? Divide by what? Divide by 10 times 3. Okay, correct. How about you just say times 0.3? Can, right? Just times 0.3 times 0.3 to get the answer. How many more questions? Okay. Are you done? Next. Okay, graph drawing. The values are -7, -3, and -9. Check. All 3 values correct? Draw the graph. The graph look nice. -2 and 7. -1, -3. 0, -9, 1, -11, 2, -9. Okay, join with a smooth curve. Are you all right? Okay, so line of symmetry. Stop laughing, lah. You okay not, Fauzi? Never mind, he's okay. Okay, line of symmetry. Vertical line. X equals to 1. That's our line of symmetry. Have to write x equals to. Draw the line y equals to -6. Where do they both intersect? Okay, I have -0.6 and 2.6. Okay, Ken. I draw already. Is it the last question now? Yay, last question. Yes? Why is it -6? Where got -0.6? X equals to 1, why? Okay, 140 tourists. Median age. Okay, check answer. Median and interquartile range. Which part? Understand? Need help? Why 160? What do you get? 31.5? Oh, is it because, okay, this one, class? Is it because you use 160 as the maximum? Why is 160 the maximum? No. Maximum is 140. Okay, interquartile range 23. So if you didn't use 140, then your interquartile range is also wrong already. Everything wrong. Okay, last one. Part C and D. 3.57. Can. 3.57 can. And the last part. Yes. Do you say smaller than, bigger than? But you say less than. Must show the comparison. How do the two numbers differ? Which one bigger, which one smaller? As compared to not good enough. You must say which one is smaller than, bigger than. Yes?